Alright guys, and I'm back with episode 2 of Portugal, the Iberian Rivalry. So I've given our situation some thought, and I think I've arrived at a pretty risky plan to salvage the game. So the way I see it, we have two options. But definitely the safest would be to go for embarking technology and head for northern African coast to settle. The fact that we haven't seen a Moroccan scout come past means that there's a pretty high likelihood that he's actually not one of the civs that spawn. Remember, I said only about half of them are going to be spawning in the world. So his territory, which might be worth 3 or 4 cities, is actually open to settling right now. However, that's kind of a boring approach to this. I'm sure you guys are hoping to see me do some early warring with Spain. So I've given this some thought. So if we don't take Spain out early, we're going to get weaker and weaker with one city. Alternatively, like I said, we can embark settlers to Africa and coexist with the Spanish for a while. But potentially, even if I go for that, it still means we can't settle all the way until embarking technology if we go that route, which is a pretty slow game. So as you can see, sailing's already 15, optics is 23. You see how many turns that's going to be. Like, even growing, that might take me an additional 30 turns. And in the meantime, there's not enough things left for me to build. Basically just granary. I think I've decided I'm going to forego shrine. So honestly, we need somewhere to put these settlers. Usually it'd be going, these hammers. Usually they'd be going towards settlers, maybe towards a worker. But we don't really need workers because we know he's got them back here. We're going to continue to steal more of them. And we can't build settlers until embarking technology. So actually, with the lack of anything else to do, I actually think I'll just put my early hammers into a risky early assault on Madrid here. So Spain's been pretty aggressive. You saw him open with that archer. I think they're definitely going to be in a thorn in our side, so it's not something we can really ignore. The longer we let them sit with more cities than us, the more they'll build up, the more risk they might be to us. Also, it'd be nice to take more of his workers. So, in the meantime, first, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for our science. Instead of mining, we're going to go archery, then mining, and then I think we'll head for bronze working. Just to get us the requisite military techs we're going to need for this rush. Now, let me be clear here. Gearing for an ancient era capital rush is generally considered by most deity players and pretty much every deity guide out there as a stupid move. But there's really not much else we can do with our time right now, and it's certainly a more exciting option. And I think we can actually manage it, although it'll be tight. The reason that you don't usually want to do it on deity is that archers are pretty weak, and you'll lose most of your force doing it. And you'll have to focus purely on military production to even have a solid chance. So normally, if you could had settlers to send anywhere, you're wasting a lot of time doing this. Time that would be better spent settling your own settlers, but we can't do that, so we're okay there. Also, ancient era archer rushes are normally reserved for lower levels of difficulty. Success is a lot less certain on a deity. The reason is on deity, they're gonna go twice as fast as us because they get discounts on how much food they need to grow. They're gonna produce military units twice as fast as us as well, and they'll have only half the maintenance costs. And they've also got 2 cities, so you're looking at maybe 4 times the military production that I have in my one little city. Luckily, we got a pretty hammer-heavy start. We got some forests to clear, so I think that'll be okay. I'm actually gonna stop bombarding their warrior here and just work on getting XP for this guy. Maybe I'll put some cover promotions on him and just kind of bombard him as he comes to the coast. So the idea is to just kind of whittle down his troops without losing my own. I'll produce some archers. I'll kind of line the back here. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of space to pack my guys back here, so I'm only going to be able to build up about 5 troops before I've got to assault Madrid. But I think if we do it quickly, especially because we got a pretty good hammer start here, that we might be able to pull that off. So I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time what the problems with this approach are. Now, we actually have a rare opportunity to be able to take out this capital quickly, and that's because it's so close. So if we can get rid of these forests right here, we can move new units that we produce directly to the front lines without any waste of time. So if we can save up a little bit of gold, once we assault, we can buy and build and time it so we have several archers to replenish the lines, and that might be enough to do it. To trick Madrid by not having a lot of military in the beginning and then suddenly rush them, I think we can pull it off. So that's what we're going to be doing in the meantime, and then we'll head for embarking afterwards. I think that's kind of the best balance and the most fun way to play this out. So let's go ahead and carry on, and I'll show you guys my strategy. Alright, so like I said, we're not going to be bombarding them. We're just going to fortify our warrior, try to get all the experience we can. Let's go ahead and queue up a granary. So pretty critical to this strategy is the ability to keep growing. Okay, 1 second. Got to plug in my computer. Alright, back. So like I said, to be successful, I've got to keep my city growing. And it's really kind of food poor. After these 2 tiles, there's not much good left. So that extra three food I'm going to get from buffing the wheat and having the granary is kind of indispensable for this strategy. Cool. So first promotion on that guy. Go ahead and carry on. Yeah, so we need that growth for our city. That's simultaneously going to help us keep up on population with the Dread, which is critical, because if we slow down on growth, we're not going to have any chance at all. We got to keep up our growth to be able to get to the relevant... keep up on science and also get to the relevant production that we need to be able to outperform Madrid, because basically, when we're both assaulting each other like this, it's basically a hammer race. Who can do it the fastest? So, yep, so granary, that's 10 turns I've got to take off my early builder, but it's definitely going to be worth it. We've got to go for that first. Alright, so let's just go ahead and click ahead. Actually, while I'm wondering, let's go ahead and put the city on production focus. Projection trick, we've got to be as efficient as possible. Alright, let's just click a few turns ahead. There's not much for me to do as I do this, so you're basically just going to see me... You're basically just going to see me clicking ahead. Let's see. Yeah, that guy's done, so let's head back to that. Okay, next turn. Yeah, so we'll keep XP farming. When I see his archers, I'm going to take pot shots at them, not that warrior. Anything that I can do a significant amount of damage to. And actually, since we can reach these 2 tiles, we can prevent him from improving that, which is going to slow down his workers. Workers stop improving and start healing when they get damaged, so you can kind of delay them and like nerf them like that. So that'll be fun. All right, let's keep going. Got our marble working. That's great. Okay, first pan. So if it keeps staying there, we'll definitely kill it. Okay. So that's on 2 growth. No, that won't work. Okay. Maybe the 3rd pop will go there. Until we finish our granary at least. Yeah, so we're gonna just do our best to kill his troops on the border, to bait them with our workers, whatever we can do to kind of produce more troops but keep taking out their troops. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Looking good. Alright, and each time we grow, our bombard power is going to get a little stronger, so we'll use that to our advantage here. Almost killed him there. So, I thought about this. Usually I like Liberty, but honestly in a position like this where I'm sitting so long in one city, you can't beat tradition. That's going to give me the best short-term growths here. We're going to try to get down to those growth and gold and happiness policies so that we can keep growing Lisbon. All right, let's keep on. Alright, so now he's invading our lands. This works out for us. We can kill off an archer. Yeah, and this guy shouldn't be able to get... Let's see. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. I think we'll survive because we're fortified on the hill. Yeah, we're good to keep working there. So they'll weaken us a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. Until this granary comes through, I'm going to let it keep working the marbled hill, because there's not... The best I could do would be 1 food, 1 production otherwise. So that's why I didn't reassign. Alright, so we just got our archers. Let's queue up like 3 of those. Oh, not the scout. Start building our forces here. And usually everyone on the deity guide says the earliest you want to attack is when you're with composite bowmen. I can't afford to wait that long. I'm on 1 city. I think as close as they are, we should be able to take them out. Just with an archer rush, but it will be close, and we will lose a lot of the archers. So it'll be an interesting, fun game to play that way. Let's go ahead and I've changed my mind. Let's go ahead and get it off the marble for a bit there. All right, so he's headed back in. Cool. Start attacking the scout. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to retreat back into the city for now. We'll probably lose that guy, and I don't want to lose any units here. started on that. Alright, so he's now invading. That's fine. Okay, so someone discovered us. Alright, let's go ahead and get the embassy trade. Bring in as much early gold as we can. Hopefully a couple other people will find us here on the coast. So that's Byzantium. And actually, capping Madrid early, it works in our favor. It kind of takes advantage of the fact that we weren't able to meet very many people, because people won't get mad at us for it. So that's kind of fun. So he's out of our territory, which means he can't heal very well. So it's a perfect opportunity here. We'll go ahead and heal up there. The scout's a lot less of a problem. So if that scout is coming back, that actually kind of means probably that she got locked off too, which means we may not have been able to get out with our scout anyway. So maybe we didn't lose as much as we thought. There we go. Killed that guy. I want to wait one more just to be on the safe side. All right, let's go ahead and head down to our oligarchy. Get us a little bit of a maintenance saving on these guys. Cool, cool. Oh, he's gonna... well, he's dead then, if he's gonna do that. Because scouts don't move once they start trying to heal. It's a bad little glitch. Boom. Alright, so this will work on our first clearing here. We'll guard him with that guy, so it should work out fine. Alright, now we're on max growth there. Yep, that works out. Okay. It's just going to be a lot of clicking here in the beginning while I build up my forces. So we're turn 25. We're getting our first archers through. That works out. Let's go ahead and... we don't quite have our mining yet. Forgot about that, so we're going to have to skip him a few turns. Which means we might have to retreat back actually a little bit with this warrior. We'll see. We're about to have archer support, so that'll be nice as well. No, he fled. Okay. Awesome. I love that we can keep getting basically free experience here. Almost. One more turn. Okay, great. Okay, we should be able to squeeze out a bit of production here. Since still growing one turn. Yeah, that's the case. Let's get some extra production to speed through these early archers. Luckily for us, because our military looks weak right now, Madrid doesn't feel threatened. So she's actually underbuilding. She's building other things like settlers, workers to replace the worker that I stole. Early buildings like granary and stuff. And because of that, we can quickly build up an assault before she realizes the threat that we're going to become. And that's how we're going to be able to get around the fact that she has such huge data advantages on us for producing early troops. It's all about the timing here. Hopefully it works out after all my bragging. I think it will. And it'll be fun to take a capital this early in the game as well. Always fun. Good. He didn't get enough XP to finish that up. Alright, so when he comes for this spot, we should be good. We'll start chopping that and then we'll be able to quickly steal that out. Okay, Lisbon's up to 42. Let's see if we can't maximize the growth here to the next population. Most of our hammers are going to come from chopping, so we're still just wanting to maximize that growth as much as possible, which is fine. Okay, so we're about to have archer support. Perfect. We can really start doing some damage to these guys that come on the border now. Damn. Awesome. Next archer. Bronze working's coming through. Yeah, so he fled. Great. So we got our chop, so that's most of the way to our next archer. Perfect. Not a terribly interesting game, as I said. We'll see if we can't bait a unit to come in this way. Because we'll have 2 archers to work with, and then we can attack over the hill, so it should be good. I don't think he'll fall for it, but if he does, it'll be an easy snipe there. And I hope he provides me with the opportunity to take his other worker again, because that'd be great. Okay, so we need best coverage would probably be up here on Marble, so let's head there. Next archer coming through. Yeah, basically what we want is pure archers at this point. We'll eventually want a spearman, but I think we'll only really need one in addition to the archers, because we've already got our one melee. So this should work out. Okay, so we'll move there. That's fine. I might even set up here to see if I can't get some angles on things. So, I don't think he's going to move for our worker as long as he can see this guy. How close are we in our next level? Yeah, we'll keep it up. It's fine. Because we're going to be farming that next because we need a little bit more food. Oh, that's right. We're out of working tires. We should have moved to that last time. Okay, that's fine. Let's scout a little bit. Okay, so now if he tries to reinforce here, we can take some pot shots. That'll be good. Awesome. Perfect. Chop that down. And adopt our next policy. So that'll be culture buildings. That won't come into play until we settle the African coast, which hopefully we can do before Songhai or someone down there decides to go for it. Alright, Madrid, we're coming for you. Someone built pyramids already. That's quick. Turn 34 pyramids. But with this amount of ADAI, it's not actually that surprising. Let's see. Let's send this other one up here as well. This guy will set up. Yeah, definitely need some more hills there. So that worker's taking his sweet time there. Yeah, let's actually see if we can't get some baiting going down here. I'm actually going to move that guy in, because we want this guy to have some health to be able to steal that other worker. And we're not going to be able to bait out that worker unless we move out of sight here, I think. Oh, he's headed that way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess I can hit it. It'll distract it while it heals. Sometimes you can kind of waste a lot of turns with workers just by hitting them with shots. No. Stupid glitch. Well, that messed things up. Worker will definitely flee now. Alright, let's set up here. We'll set up on this hill. Cool. We'll hit it with 2 shots. A little bit of experience, not too big of a deal. We'll kind of switch out these guys. Okay. Yeah, good thing Madrid has bad population too. I think it's because she just has so many hills and she can't improve this stuff near us because we're in her way. So that works out in our favor. Alright, iron. Oh, so she had iron. That's what she was working on there. Okay, we got to take her out before she gets swordsmen, because swordsmen are a pain to deal with. Okay. Choosing research. Okay, so we could go straight for embarking now, or we could get the tech for our quarry. Honestly, we'll probably need the happiness for that. Now that I think, because as soon as we take Madrid, we'll be so bad on happiness. Yeah, and we're still improving our science. I think masonry and then straight to embarking is probably our best route here. So let's see if that doesn't work out. Man, I wish I could have stolen a second worker. It's a shame that one fled off. Okay. Up to 3 of these guys, so I'd like a spearman and another archer. Let's see, we got enough to buy another archer too, so that's great. Let's get the spearman and the archer. That should be just about perfect. Actually, we could buy our spearman instead and produce 2 archers. That'd probably be better. Yeah, that'd probably be the way to go. So, right as we get masonry, maybe we'll charge in. That'll be our timing. Okay. So we'll move here again. Give him something to fire at. Unfortunately, they haven't sent anything for us to attack in a while, so that's worrisome, but I mean, maybe that just means that they're low on troops, which is surprising. I would have thought she'd be building up in response to the threat of all the troops that I've got. Oh, she's already offering me stuff. She must be feeling the risk. That's fine with me. Okay, yeah, see? She's distracted by caravans and settlers. She didn't think she was at risk. Now she's going to get it. 10 turns, we'll start our assault. Okay, so that's fine, that's fine. This archer will come in and occupy that city. We can set up here, 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 and here. All these hills around are actually great terrain for assault. I think this will work out from what I'm seeing. Okay, let's set that guy up there. Keep clicking away. We'll be right at pop. Okay, so she got to pop 5 before we did. It's a little annoying, but that's fine. Okay, so now she's starting to really build the military to respond to us. So, I figured. Okay, we can't quite reach that guy. What about this guy? Yeah, let's hit the archers. Those are going to be our biggest problem here. We could charge in now. If we do that, we'll probably lose this warrior, because it's 3 attacks on our warrior. Yeah, probably not worth it. Our warrior is more useful to us than their 1 archer. And if it tries to retreat, it'll probably end up in range of this archer, which I think can not quite kill it off. Dang it. Okay. But if he moves in to take our warrior, our worker, he's pretty much dead. We've got too many archers in range of him. So I think actually we'll keep this up. We'll bait him one more turn with this, see if we can't tempt that worker. Yeah, there he goes. Perfect. And he stayed in range. What a dummy. Ah! Another guy. Excellent. Okay. Got a little bit more gold there. So you got 2 archers, and then we'll buy that spearman, and that'll be our assault. And hopefully we can clean up what we see around here. Yeah, none of these are going to be quite enough. That would be, but if we do that, we might not have enough to take out this guy. Ooh, it didn't work. Oh, right, it wouldn't work. Okay, how much are we going to need? Lots. Yeah, this is a risky gambit here. Alright, I really want to take out that archer there. Okay, it looks like she moved out of the city, which if she stays to bombard me, will mean that they remain vulnerable, so that's cool. I might just, this might be actually my turn, right here. So he'll be distracted by killing this unit if I go for him now. Oh, I should have used an insta-heal. Would have been so much better. Oh, actually, that works out too. Could charge in this way. Crush an archer. This could actually work. Wow. Okay, that's gonna survive if I don't kill it now. That's probably fine. They're really bad about healing themselves for whatever reason. Alright, so we'll move in here. Then we'll get a bunch of archer attacks. We'll probably die if we move there. Is there any other option? Could have attacked from here, and then we would have had this guy free to move. Too little too late, though. Let's see. Guy needs to heal. I hate that this terrain is like this. Okay. I think we're just going to have to invade. This will be our first sacrifice here. So that's cool. The fact that we lose this worker, no big deal. Actually, we can't buy this turn because of that. Okay. Alright. That's 4 and a third. Actually, I would like one more archer to ensure our victory. Maybe I'll just hold off. I'm not sure. We have bombardment resistance. Wish I'd insta-healed. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move here. Oh, he had a... Wow. That's terrible. Okay. I'm going to hold back. Move here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So that was badly handled. We could, but in order to take, she set up so she could kill anyone that came in to rescue that guy. All right, that's fine. Guess we'll just go for the gusto now. Move there. Move here. Take out that guy. Like this. Set up our archers on all the flanks as quickly as possible. Yep, moving like this. So that's 5 archer attacks. We're definitely going to lose 1 each turn. So we've got to be quick about this. Got our archer coming through. And let's go ahead and purchase our spearman attack unit as our last melee there. They should attack him last, so as long as we just kind of hang around, we should be good. Maybe we might even be able to pillage a few tiles. Why is this not finished? That's weird. It won't let me finish the mine. Oh, it got pillaged. That's right. Okay. Alright. Assault on. And they did... Okay, so they got spearmen now. Gotta watch that. That's fine. Although it's a little annoying. Got a bit more than I thought they would. We'll be in like this. Let's just focus fire on the capital as much as possible. There you go. Now what are we working on here? 18 turn growth. Yeah, that's cool. We'll do that. Should get our engineer soon. There we are. Alright, that spearman's a little worrisome. Oh, and it fled. That's weird. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So they ignored... Yeah, they're going to keep killing 1 a turn. Unfortunately, it just got a lot of bombarding units. Alright. So let's get some open terrain bonuses there. Just keep straight attacking the city. I think we'll take it down. We've got 1 more archer on our way. If we want, we could borrow about 100 from the Byzantines to get a 1 last ditch guy. We'll have to save for a little bit longer to pull that off, though. Guess we'll just... Oh, okay. So we'll just hang out. Let's see, yeah, we should be able to take it next turn if they aren't really effective. Okay, and then they got some melee to take it back, but hopefully we'll be okay. She's got a bigger force than I anticipated here. Alright. Might actually take 2 turns. They're healing quite a bit. This is the problem with archer assaults. They always happen like this. Alright. Yep. Take 1 more time. Okay. Got another archer on our way to replace this one, so we should be good. Let's fortify up there. Alright, cool. Got our guy healing. Alright, 1 more turn. We should be good. And they failed to kill any of them. Wow, they're really bad at war. So that'll be another worker there. That's great. I was hoping to have more workers than that. I wonder where they all went. Boom. Down. Alright. Hey. What's up, buddy? Don't even have rating. Okay. Why don't you take some iron, though? Actually, no, he's way too close for that. We'll sell it to someone else. Alright, let's create our puppet. Alright, so we finally got masonry. Let's head back to start hooking up that. This is another worker. We definitely need more workers than this. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Picking up masonry. Be nice to see animal husbandry, but we probably should go straight for embarking technology. Alright, so they'll probably keep attacking the city. I think we'll be fine. We can move in our archers as backup. So we should be good. Alright, cool. But just to be on the safe side, we'll sit back a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to have to end it there, guys. We've toppled Madrid, turn 47. This is definitely the earliest I've ever taken another capital. We just got to hold on to it. And we've basically freed up our stuff. We're going to beeline straight on towards optics, and in about 25, hopefully less turns, we'll set up some trade routes and things. We'll be sending settlers to Africa. So, stuff is looking up. Awesome. I think this was a productive day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.